Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the T Vlog. So this day on this T Vlog is basically going to be talking about these two, Frank and Meg. Meg off Family Guy and Frank, I don't know, just whoever, Frankenstein, I don't know, his head big. But, so basically, what's going on is Frank and Meg were dating for a year and a half. And what happened was they decided they broke up or whatever. And you know what Meg did? You know when Meg broke up with this dude? On Valentine's Day. That's the most disrespectful thing I think I've ever heard in my life. But they broke up on Valentine's Day. He was a little upset about that. And what ended up happening was Meg was seeing this dude apparently the whole time in the relationship. Well, the second half of the relationship. So like that 6 months, the end of the 6 months. And guess what? Frank told her to block him. But you know what Meg did? Meg said no. Oh, okay. That's disrespectful right there. A whole bunch of disrespectful baloney. You know what? She done. Not only she slept with him, she kept friends with him. She kept talking about him. She did everything just to break this dude's heart. For what reason? What reason, fam? What reason? What reason are we talking about? Like, this is the most disrespectful thing I think I've ever seen. Like, tell me else. Alright, so after that little timeout break, I was getting a little too hyped about it. But then they broke up. They were still trying to work things out. And you know what she said that really made me mad was, yeah, if I get another boyfriend and he asks me to cut you off, I'm going to have to cut you off. You said what? Frank asked you to cut the dude off, but you want to cut the dude off? All right, cool. I see how it is. I see how we rolling now. All right, cool. I got you. And then she tried to friend zone him, talking about, yeah, I still want you in my life, but we can be friends. No. They done dated for a year and a half. They know more about each other than most people would in a lifetime. No. That's not how that works. And on top of that, he asked me to do some investigational work. Now, I'm not going to say what I investigated, how I investigated, but I just know I got the job done. And I figured out the information beforehand and afterhand. So, it's just like this whole investigation thing going on. I'm doing my research. I'm studying. I'm going out just like FBI type situation. Like, it's just like that. And I found out that they were going on dates. On dates to steakhouses, to fancy steakhouses in our area. And I'm like, what are you doing? No. You're done. You're done.